Jeffrey can never achieve anything in life. When Jeffrey sets goals, he always works on them for 1 week and then gives up on them. When Jeffrey sets resolutions for the new year, he never gets them done. Jeffrey feels lost. He feels like whatever he tries, he can never seem to stick to anything. Adonis. Adonis doesn't chase goals, goals chase Adonis. Adonis knows the difference between setting goals and actually achieving those goals. Adonis has a completely different mindset when it comes to setting and achieving his goals, and that's why Adonis has accomplished every goal he's ever set. So maybe you clicked on this video because you don't know how to achieve your goals. Maybe you feel like your whole life you've set goals, you've made goals for yourself, and you never can seem to achieve them or work towards them. Or maybe it's you have a goal of getting in shape and you start working out for 2 weeks and then something comes up to where it makes it kind of hard, so you just quit after that. Maybe that's you, and maybe you don't know how to achieve your goals. In this video, I'm going to let you know how to achieve your goals. How it's all about just one mindset change that will flip a switch in you that will make you achieve any goal you want to. But first, I'm going to go over some goals that I made. This is a goal list that I had made probably about a year or two ago. Yeah, so I made it at the end of 2022 or mid-2022. So about 2 years ago, I made this list. And I have 4 different categories. So I have goals to get done by the end of 2022, so at the end of the year that I made this list. Then I have for at the end of 2023, so last year. Then I have at the end of 2027, the end of 2037, and that's it. So I'm going to go through this list real quick. So I had 11 goals for the end of 2022. Number 1 was get some bitches. Number 2 was weigh 135 pounds or more. Again, I'm very thin, I have fast metabolism, and I did not achieve that goal. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm just going to go through a couple. Reach 1,000 subscribers and 50k views. 2 years ago, I have not reached that. I still don't think I have those numbers yet. Perfect a daily schedule, pray every day, establish a relationship with God again, a certain amount in my bank account, and that was 2022. I did not get most of those goals done, and there's a reason why. Let me just say and start off by saying this. I fell in love with the allure of getting these goals done. So that's what happens to a lot of people when they set goals. They get hyped and mesmerized with the idea of finishing these goals. And that's not going to get these goals done, because that will die out very soon. That honeymoon period of when you set your goals is going to be over really soon, because it gets you hyped, it gets you excited, but when it gets in the thick of it and something happens where you're struggling, or you have to put the work in, or it's not going the way you thought it's going, then that's really when it matters. And most of the people give up because it doesn't match their allure that they had started with. So moving on with this list, 2023, at the end of 2023, so last year, drop out of school. I have done that. Get monetized on YouTube. I have not done that. 5k subs and 500,000 views. I wish. Move into apartment. I have done that. I've moved into 2 apartments since. Not by my choice, but weigh 160 pounds plus. Get rid of acne. I have made significant stride in getting rid of my acne, and I'm going to make a video on it hopefully soon by the time I figured out a bunch of stuff. But I have not gotten most of these goals done either. And if we just want to finish this list, I only have a couple more. These are like in a couple years. So 2027, I have 1 million subscribers. I have compete in a competitive sport. I have started a business with my family or my brothers. Grow out a beard. Hopefully by that time I can have a beard. weigh 180 to 200 pounds. That's like my goal that I want. My desired body weight, I'd think no more than 200 pounds for sure. It also says move into an apartment by myself. I've done that already. I moved into an apartment at the beginning of this year, and then very recently too, I moved again to an apartment by myself. The first one I moved in with a friend. So that's the goals for 2027. Again, I haven't gotten most of them done, and there's a reason for that. I'm gonna finish this list and then we can be done with that. So by the time I'm 35 years old, this is in 2037, I want to have kids, 5 million subscribers, buy a house, and find a woman, or at least have a comfortable decision of not wanting to get married. So that was my goals list. And I made it again at the middle of 2022. And again, one big mistake I made was I got caught up in the allure of making this list and getting excited. Oh, this. Because a lot of times that excitement does not last. It doesn't last very long at all. It lasts when you're making the list and then it just disappears almost instantly. When the hard work comes, you're not excited anymore. And you don't have that feeling anymore. And so people will just give up. So here's the bit of advice that I would give to someone who wants to achieve their goals. And if you want to achieve anything in life, this is what you do. Ever since I made this change very recently, this mindset change, it has completely transformed the way I think of goals and setting goals. So here it is. Most people, when they set goals, they think of the best case scenario. So let's say you're thinking of, let's say you're out of shape and you have a goal of getting in shape, right? Losing this much weight, getting to this percentage of body fat, being able to do this many pull-ups, this many push-ups, this heavy of a bench, this heavy of a squat, etc. You're trying to get into shape. They fall in love, like I said, with the allure of it because they fall in love with the dream scenario. And that's what they run towards. And that's how most people think, right? When you set a goal, you're running towards a goal. You're going towards a goal, right? This is you right now. This is the goal you want to be. In a fit, healthy shape, this is you right now. You're running towards this. And that's fine. But there's a deeper desire in us that is stronger and will push us even further. You can use the dream scenario. That can allure you. That can help you reach your goals. And I would suggest to still use that. But that's not going to be the main driving force. The main driving force is the fear or the disappointment or the worst case scenario. And you need to run away from that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for most people, it hurts more to live in the worst case scenario than it feels good to be in the dream scenario. So if you're out of weight, think of it this way. The worst case scenario is you have a heart attack in a couple years because you're not taking care of your health. Or in a couple of years, you can't find a woman because you're so fat and you don't take care of yourself. And you're lonely and depressed. Think of that. Because if you continue down this path of unhealthiness, not taking care of yourself, that's what you will become. Run away from that. That will make you 10 times your work ethic towards your goal. I can guarantee it. Because that is going to be the main driving force. So instead of that, just not thinking about that and thinking of the dream scenario and running towards that, you want to use the fear of the worst case scenario to drive you away from that. That will make you achieve your goals. Just think about it. You want to get a girlfriend. Don't think about the dream girl you want. Think about all the girls that rejected you. Think about how if you don't work hard on yourself, in 10 years you'll be lonely. No woman. Think about it that way. It's a stronger desire than the dream scenario. So when you go Hercules, I hope this video helped. I'll see you on the next one.